agree with you. I totally do. I mean, I think, you know, again, Brazil probably needed to be 20 points ahead coming out of Miramar if they were really going to have a shot with the way that the UK's been playing on Erangel. So that's not me saying that. That's Brazil telling me that. And so this team, like, they know what's at stake, and they had an opportunity there. That circle was not bad for them at all. They just couldn't win on those early fights, and now we have a hard shift up to the north.
Very difficult shots to land, though. That kind of angle, that kind of distance. Of course, they're in the vehicle, so for Thailand, probably not expecting them to find a knock or a kill there. Fexx does find one, though, and TeaBone. They're going to be absolutely loving this circle shift, and all of their teams making their way to this compound. Japan have essentially just fed them 4 very easy kills. There's only one left standing, and not even for much longer. That was far too easy for our top team at this event. Make it a 16-point lead now to Brazil.
Honestly, it's been pretty much of a mix at the top of the leaderboard.
Shimboy landed the headshot. Now this is where it's getting really difficult for Brazil, and the Brazilian fans will probably start sweating a little bit here. Haven goes down. That's Karaxi, and it's further bad news for the team in second. Nice headshot from Shimboy, but he ran out of ammunition, so he has to reload, get back inside of the building. But LFP1, VHC still alive for Brazil, but boy, their chances of getting anything from this game just dwindle rapidly by the second. Adam putting the pain as well into Brazil. No kills, surely no chance for VHC from here. The solo player, that 16-point lead for the United Kingdom can vastly increase.
Gotta love the smart heads-up play there from Adam to drive that car behind Brazil's back lines. Now VHC has an opportunity, gets a little bit of damage into Finna. It's gonna be a car load up and drive out here for Canada, but you gotta worry about Finland. They are watching this fight. They are keen to try to get some points, because like you were talking about earlier, they need to catch the UK.
And it's job done, unfortunately, for Brazil. That they've lost 3 players now, so job done by Canada. Brazil, yes, still alive, but deep inside of the blue for VHC, over towards Oasis. I don't see really much of a future for them in this particular game. Circle, shift onto the UK as well. Northeast, like we maybe expected from the circle earlier. We see Australia now putting the pain to Canada. You mentioned them, of course. They needed to get moving, but it looks as if they've moved straight to the sightlines of Australia and away from Finland.
Yeah, this is just Australia making it rain now. Canada's falling apart. Shimboy just runs Finna over. He knew he was dead. There was no hope of getting him back. And great shooting from Tiggleton with that mini. That's the Tiggleton we know and love. And now Vietnam has to make their move across Thailand's sightlines. But right now,
south side of the circle getting heavily congested. In the minimap, you can see 3 up for Turkey, 1 down now for Vietnam. And Duckmai and Onyx got that down with the SLR. Quetpa wanted to probably try and get that steal, but does not want to overpeak the area. The Murado is still there. A little bit of cover, but gets eliminated by mykLe. Duckmai goes down. Now some outfalls to Seoul. Big points here being collected by Korea.
Yeah, they really need these. I mean, again, the last game wasn't good enough, so this one has to be even better for Korea if they have any hope of getting into that top spot. Brazil is going to go down in the background in 14th place, so 0 points for them in this game, and that's going to extend the UK's lead even further.
And puts even further emphasis now on Korea to continue to have a good day. Only 23 points behind Brazil. You finish this game off strong, get some kills, have a really good result. Suddenly, even second, looking very comfortable for them as we continue to see Turkey on the outside. They will find the down onto Teddy, but stolen by Leo. So many steals happening at this event.
Yeah, I mean, Korea now kind of thinking maybe they want to get out onto these ledges, maybe go for a little bit of damage. I could see them at least considering it. Australia now has to maybe fight Finland. Finland going for the group up and the move out, but Australia hot on their heels. How aware is Finland of this pressure? Okay, now they definitely know.
Definitely aware. Page, though, is here a little bit stuck over towards that little concrete building. On the move now, Finland looking to provide a bit of cover, get over to this position, and maybe look to just try and rotate past and away from Australia. We'll see if any knocks happen. You'll see it, of course, in the kill feed. Hisaki's going to go down here. That's Lyron. Turkey finding that kill. So that's Vietnam out in 12th position. That means Korea, of course, will stay into the top 3 and continue to climb and try and catch Brazil. Finland, this is a rough time for Page to spit out. 12 will capitalize for Australia.
Yeah, one of those tires got popped on that Murado, and that spun him out, and Page is done and dusted. It's actually going to be Aches left from China who's going to steal that kill, and now Finland scrambling. They have the edge of the circle.
And they get the circle shift from the heavens for phase 5, and from the heavens, Kickstart throwing the nade on top of China. Aches left down, courtesy of Sharp Shot inside of the shack though. Very difficult to land the nades in there from the backside. Xiaolu pushed up and somehow survives that vehicle, almost flipping onto his head. Are just making their inroads now too. So the USA, now of course they're not going to get pushed by China, but you do have to remember they're getting shot at by the likes of Argentina, across the distance. Quetpa, he actually got knocked by Kickstart, but stolen by Inonix. Escalusia does not actually get saved because Chinese Taipei have pushed onto Thailand.
Yeah, they felt like there's an opportunity here for them to get kills, but there is good covering fire. Belmont gonna get a knock.
China pushed
onto Turkey. China pushed.
Yeah, they've actually come out and they're looking to collapse in third party onto the United States, and I'm not sure who's actually winning it right now. Xiaopian down, same with Xiaolu. Maybe only one standing for the United States in H-Win. 1v1 now with Ming to see who can stay alive and move forward in this game.
Korea starting to flank out and cover the hills. It is going to be Nurens that's going to take Savior out, so looks like for Thailand on the other side of things, they're able to stabilize Win, taking a whole bunch of damage. Going to have to fling those stuns out, but Ming well ahead of it, well aware of what the situation is. He has a ton of damage, full health himself. It's going to take a heck of a shot here from H-Win to finish the job, and he does! How did he do that?
H-Win with a big result on the Ming, but we now shift our attention quickly over to Korea. Chinese Taipei, Loki with a big nade onto Leo, has another one, throws it out, that's the last one, that's great, onto Yan Lee, perfection personified, but Korea go out anyway. mykLe with a big time play. And 21 points behind Brazil, make it 20 though now. mykLe goes out to mykLe. 7 teams remain as the United Kingdom continue to just sit on their thrones at the top of this leaderboard. It's almost a 20-point gap. And boy, Paper, I feel like they can do so much more damage in this game as well.
Oh, they've got plenty of space to work with. They've got great cover on the eastern side of these hills to work bottom to top, so I really like UK's chances of this, especially now. This is a very, very good circle.
Australia has spotted H-Win, by the way. They're taking shots at him. You can see in the mini-map, he's just running out to that west side, and if Australia don't get him, Thailand will. And yes, Norens collects the kill point for Thailand, make that 3 for them now into the top 10, past Japan, 9th place, and maybe could still look to try and catch Argentina for a top 8 finish. We'll see what the home nation can accomplish in this game with their 3 players. They're not the only ones wounded. Of course, Argentina down to 3, Germany down to 2, as Australia look to push in onto Argentina.
Yeah, they're crashing in here right now. The opening knock for Monty is good. Argentina in a bit of disarray, and in fact, they're getting a little bit of help from the UK from afar. That's going to send Monty back. He is extremely weak. If that grenade's anywhere near him, he's going to go down. I think it's good. Nice one by Silzen, but the pressure so strong right now for Argentina. They're doing a great job holding this down, frankly.
Thailand, though, are wrapping on the western side, pushing up. Now, Luke 12's the anchor, watching that position. Janky, you can kind of just see on your screen in the backside there. He'll be looking to get involved, start throwing out some Molotovs, some nades. Monty's down. Australia, of course, being the team to try and make that aggressive movement first, means everyone else wants to collapse in third party on them.
I love the play by Australia. I think it's absolutely the move. Having that high ground position above Argentina, I think they thought that would have gone a little bit better. But yeah, like you said, Thailand now trying to hit them from the side. But something about this, it doesn't feel good for Thailand. So they throw some stuns and back right off.
So the UK not only have to circle, but no teams near them, no teams pushing on them, and not even really any snakes close by that can maybe get a kill. TeaBone from that distance with a 6x mini down. Monty, he goes. Thailand still inside of the smokes with the blue pushing them forward.
That's just absolutely filthy. I mean, that is just 2 shots and TeaBone just sets Monty down.
Thailand's in trouble here, though. The angle that the UK have on them is paramount. It's so strong. Once that smoke dissipates, they are completely out in the open, completely visible to mykLe and the rest of them. They already got the knock onto Norens, Balmos, Janku. Not long for this world.
Switch over to the Groza and start peppering that smoke. And Australia just trying to hang on, keeping Argentina and Thailand just kind of pushed over on the side. They're just trying to work their way down the hill. Finally, Silzen's going to be down. Argentina, though, able to punch back. And finally, they are going to fall.
And then the down onto Flood, though, by Janku, who did just get then knocked by TeaBone. UK, this is the chance to just really nail home and get this win and potentially the win of the tournament. They've got such a big lead over Brazil now. mykLe continues to just make life absolutely painful for Thailand. Australia can't get the revive onto Flood or Tiggleton. Now, TeaBone pushing the Molotov over the top. Balmoth, is he going to be able to do anything? Still just down, not giving away his position. Norens goes down, he's gone. Only 1 left for Thailand. UK surely will find victory.
Well, UK now not sure where the last member of Thailand is. I think they thought that that was going to be it if they could get that kill. Didn't happen. Payne's going to find his end as Fexx has taken him out. Now, man, this is just, I mean, dude, what are we going to do here? UK's, they're running over this. They've got complete control of the circle. Australia's on the blue.
Lads,
I
think it's coming home.
Lads.
mykLe knows where Balmoth is. Nade, is it perfect? No, just bounces away. Another one.
They know.
Last one. No, that 2 falls short. Belmoth is able to survive timely. Vard has, of course, got information on Australia. It is just a matter of moments before the UK are going to find their first win on Miramar.
This is it. They're not only are they going to find their first win, this might have ended the tournament. Belmoth, no choice but to go down to the blue. Australia here as well has nowhere to go. And there's no cover in front of them, but Luke got a big knock.
2 versus 3 as it stands currently. Depending on if TeaBone wants to go for the revive, they have the angles though, and it's so much pressure. Luke can't move at all. Forget the 3 Lions. It's the 4 Lions of the United Kingdom who are looking to bring it home.
And that may just be the end. The UK has taken such a huge lead. I don't know if it's possible for anybody to catch them at this point.
I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours.